He was single too, my at there, because I went and checked his profile page and on Facebook. I'm like, who is this guy writing me? So first thing I wanted to see was like, was he single? And it said he was single. So I'm like, okay, I can dig it. But when I went down on his profile, I did see that like he was going through something, like he was missing his baby mama or something, because it seemed like he was longing for her. But at the same time, he was steady coming to my house, steady wanting to chill and shit. So it got to the point where he asked me, can I take him to work? And when I pick him up from work, we end up having sex. It got to the point where he would invite me to his house, and he was when he had a brother as a room at the time. So we got like kind of cool, but at the time, I'm not gonna lie, I skipped this part. At the time, I'm not gonna lie, I was dating this guy named Grover Hamilton, and it didn't work out. But I was so in love with him, kind of was like, so I kind of like still had feelings for him. So when I met my divine masculine, I really didn't take him serious. I really wasn't looking at him like I should, because I was just getting over this guy I was dating. So I just kind of was like, he can kind of like take my mind off of what I had going on. So I said, okay. So but anyway, so shit. Okay, so like I'm over the dude. I'm over my ex now. This is like 6, 7 months of me and my divine masculine fucking around, and I'm like, so he is a truck driver, so he had a lot of jobs where he go out of town and or whatever. So he would invite me. You feel me? So I would go to him. I used to have to get up at like 3, 4 in the morning just to go ride with him. You feel me? And like he would do his job, drop his load off, and then he would we would do our thing, because most of what we had was a physical thing, because it's like he never really spoke on how he felt, but when he comes, like it's like if I had to look at his love language, he expressed with sex. You feel me? And I'm like, bro, you have a whole motherfucking mouth. Like I wasn't digging it. But anyway, so like, okay, so then push on a year now. So a year now, shit, I'm like, shit, bro, I don't want to do this no more. If you saying you want to be with your baby mama, you want to go back to the Carmen, because they always try to use the kids, you know what I'm saying? He used his son, he want to be his son, like da da da. So I'm like, okay, I love them enough, Oh, missed out a major part. Okay, so I was getting there. So like a year come, I'm like, bro, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to be in a third party, because at the time I was listening to Reason, they was calling it third parties and all this shit. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to be in a third party with you, bro. So he's like, what the fuck, third party? He was like, shit. I said, you say you're in a relationship on Facebook. Like, I just don't understand. I had wanted to like get out of it. So the man literally like tussled me, got in front of me, and was like, no. No, no, no. I just had a flashback at this shit. But anyway, so oh yeah, so yeah, excuse me, because my mind is really every fucking word. My shit scattered like a motherfucker. But anyway, so okay, so a year ago, he like get him time. He finna move out, because yeah. So his brother, within like the 6 month of us talking, his brother moved out, because hold on, okay. Second week of us fucking around, he gets on Facebook and get back in a relationship with his baby mama. And that same hour, within the same 10 minutes he wrote that comment on Facebook, he come to me in my inbox and say, but man, you still fucking. But mind you now, this is 2 weeks after us meeting, we did what we did. Mind you now that I was still getting over an ex. So I really wasn't studying none that my divine master was saying, because I'm like, bro, I'm in love with somebody else. Like, you just giving me dick right now. So not to be so harsh, excuse my language, YouTube. But so yeah. So okay, skip back down to the year. He like get him time. Oh yeah. He had his brother moved out, so he had ended up moving his baby mama in. All kind of shit. Invite me over there while she gone. All kind of shit. So anyway, so I had my own place, own car, own job, own money. You feel me? Independent. He is a codependent masculine. I am very independent. His baby mama, Carmen, codependent on his money. That's the only reason she want to be with that man. You hear me? I'm talking about spells after spells after spells after spells. I'm like, bitch, stop. Because like, why play with spells? You can play with the devil, which if you want to. I'm a divine feminine. I am of God. Look, I had made this divine feminine goddess, faith, love, motherhood, worship, beauty, creativity, sexuality, fertility. Damn it, prayers. I could not get that out. Anyway, you know, I look. But anyway, what happened? Oh yeah. So then all of a sudden, okay, I'm like, I'm in love with you now, cause you know I done got over that dude, the ex, and I'm like, okay, I'm giving him all my time. We spending time together. We getting to know each other. We fucking. It starts to be more of like love making more than fucking. So I'm like, bro, I don't want to play with you no more. Like, if you're not gonna come over here and like be with me, then like I don't want to do some more. So he changed his Facebook to from a relationship to single. He moved out the house. He ended up taking a job in Texas, and I drove him there. And I took off a week from work to take this man to fucking I took off a week from work to take this man to do what he had to do, and he we got into it, made up. So like he ended up getting a new job in Texas, and then he ended up being located in Louisiana. So I drove to Texas, drove back, then drove to Louisiana, drove back, then drove to Texas, drove back, Louisiana, back and forth for this man, showing him that I care about him, that I love him. It was just times where he just wanted to come to the city just to get something good to eat. I would go way down there to do that for that bro. Come back, man. He didn't appreciate a bitch ass thing. You hear me? And I say, well, fuck that. Okay, so now, so this is 2 years later now. So I'm like not into the bullshit. I don't want to play his fucking games anymore. I don't want to be in third party. I don't want to be with no toxic ass nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like I cuss. That ain't to me. Curse words is like what Whoopi Goldberg said to what the man name was on fucking Color Purple. She told him, until you do right by me, everything you touch, motherfucking your hands on, everything you think you want will fail, nigga, will fucking fail. You hear me? Will fucking fail. That is a curse. Damn you. That is a curse. But bitch, man, that's a motherfucking figure of speech. Bitch. Hey, bitch. What's up, boo? Bitch. You know, fuck you, nigga. That's just a terminology. It's just like, but a curse is like, nigga, until you do right by me, every motherfucking thing you put your hand on, nigga, will fucking fail. That is the curse. So like, and then people say, excuse my French. I'm like, bro, you just said all that in English. Like, everything you just said was in English. You didn't speak French at all, nigga. Not in here. No French. I heard, fuck you, motherfucker, bitch. And that sounded like it was straight English. And people be like, excuse my French. Oh, back to the story time. So anyway, so like I'm like at a point right now where I've been on self-love. I've been like catering more to my needs. I still watching YouTube, still getting readings, still not getting readings, watching readings. I picked up the cards, and like I say, I'm really just trying to learn to be better at it. Oh, let me show you my art wall. I have an art wall. I drew those lips. I drew Bart, highlight, dope. I drew a woman. Those down here, the smaller ones, them are the ones I did when I first started doing it. But like I just like, well, fuck it. I'm saying be creative. Let me do some. Anyway, so yeah, story time. The whole moral of the stories is divine relationships. Twin flame relationships. I know I used to always hear people say like, "You're not gonna be together," and da 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 da. And I like finally understand and see that like it is really like a lesson learned situation. Like it teach you to self love. It teach you to love yourself, put yourself first, to appreciate yourself, to pay attention to like to notice what you don't want anymore. Like if a motherfucker treated you bad, didn't do shit for you, you know that you need more now. Like you know, like I don't want to go through that no more. I want a motherfucker gonna show me that they care, express to me how they feel, be real. You know what I'm saying? Not bi. And I also kind of think that my divine masculine is fucking bisexual. You hear me? I don't know if some shit happened to him in his childhood or what, but cause like I know that his mom had him pretty early, and she had him so early to the fact that she wasn't able to take care of him. So that is like an issue that he grew up with, you know, as a child. And like I say, this is my theory on childhood. You're on a child for 10% of your life. Like the rest of the shit, you are a fucking adult from like you only a child for 10%. Like if you 100 years old, you was a kid from 10%, and the rest of this shit is like adulthood. Grown, older. So that 10% really set the outcome for that 90%. Like motherfucker watch they daddy beat their mama. The 10% of their childhood where they, because a child learn everything between like what 1 and 7, 8 or something like that. So like that's in that 10% range. You feel me? So like if a child was in they 10% dealt with watching shit like molestation or rape, or saw somebody get beat, or saw somebody even as to always manipulating the system like food stamps, trying to win, trying to get over on somebody. If they witness any kind of toxic shit as in them 10%, it affect that 90%. See, but the key is when you get in that 90% is to recognize what happened in that 10%, because that 10% is a small number. You have that 90% give you a chance to like erase that 10%. Like you're not gonna fully erase it out your memory, you know, but you will forgive, and forgiveness is the key to like opening doors, to like bringing more energy, more excitement to your life, for more understanding, for more love to come in. And I'm working on forgiveness myself as a divine feminine, because like I don't have a problem with forgiving people, but it's just at the same time, like I'm not gonna forgive you and then you keep coming around and keep doing the same old motherfucking shit. Like that's insanity to like even, you know, to let you keep repeating the same fucked up shit and thinking that I'm just gonna sit there and like no. No. But anyway, cause like I ain't gonna lie, I had to let go of friends, family, all that shit. I still got my brother. We was at my mom's house yesterday. She had cooked Sunday dinner. My brother out of nowhere, yes, my sister's a witch. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? How am I a witch? Why is you against me? Why is you even bringing up this a whole dinner? We ain't nobody talking about shit that I got going on. And here you is telling us I'm a motherfucking witch because I'm reading Terry Thompson. He gonna probably wake up in the morning and be all on the wall and all this shit pent up like I'm playing with fucking spirits and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm good. You hear me? It's a spiritual gift that the Most High has placed in my life, and I want it. And I don't care what nobody say. I pray within a year I be a great card reader, that my YouTube channel be booming and everything be cool. Y'all subscribe to your girl. I'm cool. I'm funny. I'm consistent. I'm very eager and I will be here. I will put a video all day, every day if you guys want. Like my personality. I'm trying to like figure out where I want to be with this YouTube because like I want to be a card reader. Like I'm gonna go everywhere. I want to do card reading. I want to just be a motivational speaker. I just want to get my views up, get my subscribers up, get my followers up. I want to give out, like, I pray that God can use me. I really want to be a voice for him. I really want to be a teacher for him because, like, and I'm not going to lie, I had kind of slept on my reading of the Bible, but at the same time, I still been on my journey, like, still been consistent, still doing, like, remembering what I do remember of the Bible, like Isaiah 54, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Philippians 4:19, my Lord, my God, the Lord my God shall supply all my needs according to his riches and glories. Amen. Psalms 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leads me beside still waters. He making me lay down in green pastures. He restored my soul. He lead me down the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I will fear not, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, it comfort me. Yea, thee prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. He anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord. I'm kind of like into my Bible to where like I use, like, the Bible is a very important life tool. Like the Bible, God is a very, very important tool in this life. Like, no lie. Like, you cannot do nothing without having God assist you.